Greetings and welcome. Let's have a conversation about health. And in this conversation, I'd like to talk about the balancing of the organs during a particular season to maintain the balance of health, wellness, and longevity. We're moving in through autumn. And as we move through autumn, the blood begins to start to travel deep back into the body. And so now it's really getting into organs that have to do with cleansing. Because there's two cleansing seasons and there's two seasons that are for fortifying. So autumn and spring are seasons where you cleanse and detox. Autumn because of the lungs, the oxygenation, and the bowels being moved from the body. So when you start to look at that, you start to see that in order to get rid of the mucus in your body, this is a particular season. Because if not, when the mucus that's in your body doesn't get a way to come out, what happens is that now it clogs the lungs. It clogs the lungs pores. And as it clogs the lungs pores, the only thing that happens is that the body now is trying to breathe. And so because the body can't breathe, because now the toxins are being caught inside, what happens is that now we have respiratory illnesses. See, so if we allow for the lungs and the large intestines, which autumn is their season, to begin to cleanse the body by moving waste out and or bringing in more oxygen so that the blood can pick up more nutrients, then what happens is during the autumn, we see less coughs, colds, flus, and even viruses. But that's when you start to talk about eating foods in their season. Just like you change your clothes. Every animal in God's kingdom knows how to eat, but humans. We don't understand the fact of food and its relationship to our body. That's why we're sick. When you start to look at understanding just one factor, because there's many. When you start to understand the factor of your relationship to the planet, and that relationship from the plant to the planet has to do with the factor that you're connected. And that connectiveness, what it does mean is that when there's issues with the planet, there's issues with you. That's why there's sometimes when you should eat nothing but plant-based in terms of raw foods. And then there are other times when when that plant-based turns to warmth because the seasons changed. See, so when we start looking at the seasons, we have to look at the fact that there's a lot of elements in the seasons that maintain the power of our health. We're in autumn. In autumn, as you hear, my body's trying to clean itself out. And in autumn, as we're in autumn, what's happening is we're dealing with the fact that this is the lungs season. And the lungs season is a season that assists you in dodging some of the respiratory illnesses that are out there. But the thing about it is you have to understand the foods, their combinations. You have to understand the fact of the digestive tract, because that plays a large part of it. So I'm going to give you a couple of points. As you see, it's trying to come out. And this is the season to get it to come out. Okay? To get it to come out. Because once it gets up into your throat, see, now you want to be able to get it out. So here, take your fingers just like this. And just massage right along the neck. That's it. Right up in here. Just like this. Round rub it. See? Open it up. Yeah. Right up in here. Open your throat. This is the lung season. You want air to be able to come into your lungs. That's it. Just come on down. Come on around. And all you're doing is this. That's it. Come on. Open up the lungs. Open up the rib cage. That's it. My throat feeling better and sounding better all the time. There it is. Come on. That's it. Well, that's just a little something on autumn.